Open the door. All questions reside. Turn the handle and step inside. Intuitive guidance is your natural call. Lay out the cards or let them fall. Close your eyes and open your heart. The mystery is a form of art. Hold a question dear to mind. Turn the key to see what you find.
Hello and welcome to Starseed Direct Tarot. If this is your first time visiting our channel, welcome. And if you're a returning visitor, thank you so much for your energetic support in helping us build our channel. This is Honey Gaia here, and I'm here to bring you March's Divine Door reading for Pisces. Now, before we get started, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone who has participated in growing the channel, whether that has been through a like, share, subscribe, comment, notification, a share, participating in purchasing any of our services or products, or even just donating to the channel. This month we are featuring a new oracle deck called The Divine Doors by Andres and Gracia, and we appreciate his creativeness. The deck is really cute. Hence what inspired me to come up with this spread. So, in your Divine Door reading, Pisces, we will be overlooking the steps it's going to take to unlock this Divine Door. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get started. The problem, Pisces, that you will be facing in the month of March is represented by the 9 of Cups. Essentially, this is a card of wish fulfillment or being content. With it being represented by cups, it may be a sense of emotion. One cup away from the 10 of Cups, which is essentially one of the best cards in the deck. However, in a negative connotation, the 9 of Cups also represents addictive behavior, substance abuse, or possibly an addiction to alcohol or alcoholism. So with this being in the problem position, Pisces, you may be facing this month a realization that your addictions to a certain way of living, or perhaps vices of pleasure, may be what's hindering you in the month of March from unlocking your divinity. Okay? I'm hearing AA. I'm also picking up intuitively on the arches leading up to your door. Perhaps there's 12 steps that you need to take. You may benefit from some kind of rehabilitation program or getting some kind of professional help in regards to this situation that you're facing. What you don't see is the 9 of Wands. This particularly is you being blindsided and defensive, perhaps by the realization that you have some kind of substance abuse problem and not realizing it before. Perhaps someone points it out to you this month, or something happens in regards to your immediate environment is probably questioned or challenged in some kind of way. And what you don't see is this is going to startle you, but also make you worried, and really put into perspective why this indulgence is now a problem that you're facing in March. I'm getting that it's going to blindside you, that whenever this realization comes in, it's going to make you feel like you should have saw that before, but for some reason you didn't. Now, this may directly involve the Four of Wands, which represents a commitment, a contract, or a celebration of sorts. But this being in the third party position, this also represents a particular person. Could be a fire sign, or this could also represent a twin flame connection. So this problem may be illuminated by your twin flame or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. What you're failing to realize in this situation, Pisces, is the Chariot. You're failing to realize that even though this may have blindsided you and you may have felt defensive about this, this is a direction that needed to be illuminated. Perhaps this will now prompt you to do something about this situation before it gets worse. What you should stay away from, Pisces, is the Six of Wands. Celebrating. I'm getting arrogance. I'm also getting Leo energy. Six of Wands represents Leo. It also represents a sense of entitlement or victory. But keep in mind that the Six of Wands also represents a short-lived victory. You need to stay away from situations that are going to give you temporary pleasure or a sense of achievement simply for the sake of partaking in celebrations. Literally, I'm getting an overindulging of partying. Specifically, in the month of March, you may be... Well, it is Pisces season, so it is your birthday. But for whatever reason, for some reason, perhaps because it's your birthday, Pisces, you may be, this may not be all Pisces, but you may be participating or overindulging in this behavior for some reason. With the Nine of Cups being the problem and the Chariot crowning that energy, I'm also getting drunk driving. Please be careful, Pisces, this month. If you decide to go out and party, do not get behind the wheel of a car and then drive if you're under the influence, okay? You may get pulled over by the police, or even worse, you can be in an accident and not... you can harm yourself, the passengers in your car, or even worse, another driver on the road. Please be very careful. Now, the steps to solving this problem is the Page of Cups. A sense of curiosity, good news, shyness, or a possible opportunity in a small increment. The Page of Cups also represents your energy, Pisces. Perhaps the steps to solving this is taking the situation bit by bit. I'm also getting cutting back. Maybe not necessarily completely stopping whatever you're habitually abusing, but just moderating yourself. I'm also getting, for some reason, controlling your emotions. Perhaps it's hard for you to control your emotions when you're doing whatever this is in excess, okay? It may not even be drinking. You could be dabbling in some kind of other drug abuse, or whatever your habitual vice is, you're doing too much of it this month. The next step to solving your key, Pisces, is the Page of Pentacles. Perhaps you also need to realize that you need to save some money. And by doing so, that may also assist you in whatever this problem or addiction is. Perhaps it's been draining your money and also emotionally keeping you unstable in your immediate relationships, whether that's romantic or otherwise. I'm getting this may also involve children, Pisces. Perhaps you need to focus on the youth. If there are children involved, you may want to focus more on how this is affecting your children, or maybe if there's younger people around you, how it's affecting people that may look up to you. The next step in solving this is the star. Perhaps there needs to be some kind of healing. Like I said before, Pisces, it may be necessary for you to join some kind of program or get some kind of help to assist you in healing from whatever this addictive behavior is. It may also call for you to have, I'm getting from the stars, there may be an Aquarius involved in assisting you in this healing process. May or may not be. Take what resonates. I'm also giving yourself time to cleanse. Perhaps you need to up your intake of spiritual baths. I'm also getting some kind of enlightenment in spiritual meditation. I'm distinctively hearing you may want to try hypnosis. If you just have an addictive behavior, Pisces, you may want to try meditations that are guided. So there's quite a few of them on YouTube. If you know, with the Page of Pentacles coming out, finances may be an issue right now. There's a lot of free programs that you can join. But if in the event that you want to start from home, there's a lot of good meditations on YouTube, and also hypnosis videos that you can literally put on while you're asleep that assist you with this. They literally have them for all kinds of things. Weight loss, you could have an addiction to food. They have, there is this particular YouTuber that I've been following for quite a few years now. It's very, very relaxing and has helped me actually overcome the PTSD that I had from my my marriage, my domestic violence that I experienced in my marriage. When I escaped my husband, I was listening to a lot of his hypnosis videos to assist me in healing, which was also encouraged by my counselor at the time. His name is DAUCHSY. It's DAUCHSY Meditations. I'm going to link his channel in the description box below this video. It may assist you in using some of his videos to help you with this process. The next step in solving your key is the Three of Wands. This is the pre-emperor, so you may have fire energy in your chart, more specifically Aries, but this essentially means that you've already made the decision that a change needs to happen in your life, but you know that it's facing the unknown. Perhaps this is unmarked territory that you haven't been through in quite some time. I'm also getting that you may also be feeling unsure, having one foot in and one foot out of the situation. You may also be feeling like you know that this is the right decision to make, but you're not sure what exactly is going to come about from embarking on this particular journey. But essentially, Pisces, this is what's needed for you to unlock the divine door to enlightenment in the month of March. The last tip from Spirit is the Two of Cups. Perhaps having the encouragement of high vibrational friends and family could assist you in this endeavor. You are what you hang around, Pisces. If you're trying to get rid of or temper a bad habit, it would be in your best interest in the month of March not to hang around people or circumstances that may find you in the situation of overindulging. Notice that in this particular card, in the Two of Cups, there is only 2 cups, not 9. Perhaps you need to minimalize who you have around you and only partake in things that are going to bring you fulfillment in moderation. Perhaps I'm also hearing specifically mind your circle, but or something about keeping your circle smaller. Perhaps you're in a position in your life right now, Pisces, that you really want to slow down and just mainly focus on one type of connection. This 9 of Cups as the problem could also signify that. It's definitely some kind of addiction. With this being represented in the 2 of Cups, perhaps you engaged in a lot of different energies around you. That's the clean way of saying it. You could have a sexual addiction. I mean, take what resonates. There's some kind of addictive behavior going on, but the part that's going to solve it is really focusing on the connections that matter and being committed to your healing process. This may also signify that. And the last step to successfully unlocking your door is the 2 of Pentacles. You may have to control your emotions in this situation and really stay focused on the goal of balancing. There needs to be a healthy balance in the month of March, Pisces, because if you remain in this unbalanced state, it's going to cause more problems that you don't want. Perhaps that you're no longer going to be in control of. So you want to be mindful of this, okay? Now we're going to clarify this key. The 9 of Cups. Please clarify the 9 of Cups for Pisces, please. Clarified by the 4 of Cups. More water energy. This is also, I'm literally visualizing that it's getting to the point, Pisces, where you're sick of your own shit. Like, it's like somebody around you is bringing you more to drink and you're like, I don't even want that shit. Like, if I'm looking at this person's face, they're already wasted. It's almost like whoever that you're hanging around or you have yourself involved with, you may have gotten to the point where you're realizing that all of this band-aiding that you're doing with whatever this energy is, you're realizing that it's not even fulfilling you anymore. And that's the problem. It doesn't matter how much you drink or how much you smoke or how much you engage in these multiple connections or whatever. Take what resonates. Whatever this addictive behavior is, no matter how much you partake in it, you're not being fulfilled anymore. What you don't see, Pisces, is that you're sabotaging yourself by even putting your body and your mind under this stress. You're worried that somebody eventually may even turn their back on you and betray you with knowing all the stuff that you're doing or involving yourself in. With this being sword energy, I'm also getting that you're afraid of someone talking about your business and possibly implicating you in some kind of way that may get you in trouble. I'm definitely getting a strong energy of too many people involved. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands. You're definitely in a third-party situation with a fire sign. This person is celebrating the fact that they made the decision, possibly, to look forward in this situation, even though they know that ultimately they were happy at one point, celebrating with you, but perhaps this person may even have moved on from this energy and you're stuck now partying still, not realizing that this is sabotaging you and your potential happiness that you could have if you move forward. Now the Chariot is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. What you don't realize is this particular problem and circumstance is driving you away from financial opportunities or even fate. Possibly because, Pisces, it's draining your finances or it's leading you in a different direction. When this wheel turns, it's turning for a reason. And when that opportunity comes, it may be missed because you're not sober enough to get there. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands. You need to stay away from short-lived victories that end up in burden, because you're burdening yourself trying to keep up with the Joneses. Perhaps trying to keep up this persona of victory, short-lived victories. When you're coming down off of whatever this is, Pisces, you're actually very burdened by this energy. I'm also sensing there's definitely someone either doing some pills or cocaine or something. For this extreme, for you to go from the Six of Wands to the Ten of Wands, you're definitely on some kind of substance, okay? Let's just keep it a stack here, all right? Pisces, you need to stay away from this bipolarish energy, and it's being driven by whatever this emotional imbalance is that's coming from something you're abusing. You need to stay away from this. Now, what's going to assist you in solving this problem? The Nine of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups. The tips to solving this issue is really taking time to think how childish this is and possibly how toxic it is for you. I'm getting detox from this specifically. Now, there's going to be some struggles with detoxing. Your body may have to get used to not staying up. You may also be having some kind of withdrawals. You may be feeling sick. You may be overthinking. You may be having trouble sleeping. Perhaps you're also overthinking a situation that happened. I'm also getting that the tips to healing from this is really thinking about yourself and what has transpired from this behavior, this addictive behavior that's out of control. Perhaps you really need to take some time to yourself and think what you've done. Thank you, Holy Spirit. There needs to be some isolation and contemplation on this emotional imbalance and deceitful, sabotaging behavior that you caused yourself or perhaps other people involved. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have justice. You may be facing some kind of legal situation, or there may come a balance in finances. I'm also hearing specifically drug court. You may have to be on probation, or there may be something involving the court system or the law system that is requiring you to pay money. In regards to this situation, it may be a court-ordered rehabilitation program. The star is clarified by the Six of Cups. In you taking the steps to really turn your life around, Pisces, there may be an energy of healing that you come back to. You will also may be revisited by a healing energy, or more specifically, a family member, a friend, or an ex that may assist you in this matter. The Three of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles speaks of earth energy. You may need to realize that the decision to ground yourself and really hold on to your money instead of spending it is going to be really in your favor right now. Perhaps you need to get a little bit more protective over your finances and cut back on the partying. The Two of Cups is clarified by Judgment. The divine may be committed to giving you this lesson, Pisces, because the Archangel Gabriel himself, I'm literally hearing trumpets. The Archangel Gabriel, Pisces, may be calling divine judgment on this because they want to save your life. And they're committed to assisting you in this divine intervention. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Cups. With you choosing to reestablish a balance, you will be bringing in a sense of resonance in your life. This is also your energy, Pisces, with it being water, cups. You will feel a sense of loving yourself again. I'm getting self-love. Perhaps there's been turmoil in your personal relationships and your connections due to not having a sound mind in deciding what's best. Perhaps with you going through these steps to heal and balance out your karma from decisions that you made while under the influence, the divine may bring in an opportunity for you to be balanced in both your personal and love life. Your business, financial, and love life. Now, if you go through these steps, Pisces, you will be unlocking your divine door. And your divine door for the month of March is passages. Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. Definitely read in these cards. There is a transformation happening, Pisces. Embrace it. It may be uncomfortable at first. You may realize, though, as you're beginning to drop things that no longer serve you, just how much you've hurt people and circumstances around you, including yourself. How you've missed opportunities in the past. How you've sabotaged relationships that actually were probably the most trustworthy ones. And under the influence of whatever this addictive behavior was, you decided to partake in possibly things that you regret now, that you're having nightmares about. Because the divine is showing you that you made the wrong decisions in certain things, and now you have karmic debt to pay off. But if you accept this as your fate and you pay off this karmic debt, you are giving yourself an opportunity to transform divinely. Clarified by the indigo angel of trust. You have to trust, Pisces, in the process. It may be difficult at first. You may feel like this isn't fair, but ultimately, this is exactly what is necessary to move forward in your life and really receive the abundance that divine has been trying to give you this whole time. But you haven't been focused on the right things. It's time to transform and accept the inevitable and trust that what God is putting in your life, the next time it comes around, don't fuck it up. This concludes your reading for Pisces. If it resonated with you, awesome. Please comment below with any commentary that you may have. And until next time, Pisces, the best of luck to you in whatever this situation is. And I wish you love and light and healing. Bye, Pisces.